You predicted a comfortable win. It was in the end 3-0, clean sheet. There were some moments where, you know, a certain someone had to keep the ball out the net and gets his clean sheet. We'll get to there. But overall, that's what we're doing. We're starting to just dispatch of teams when we're on top.
Ten Hag set us up well. Had to completely change the squad today. You know, we've got a lot of games this season, thick and fast. Obviously, you know, it's been 3 Premier League games, cup games now coming, and he rotated the squad, and it didn't look like much change really. I mean, the first 20 minutes started a bit slow, but then we get the set piece goal from Casemiro, Eriksen to Casemiro, and then the first half just kind of drifted through. Wan-Bissaka doesn't get on the ball enough. You know, he didn't get on the ball enough in that first half. He was in the midfield line, and then sometimes when we're rotating the ball, he needs to come back into the defensive line quickly to make himself an option. Open up the passing lane so we can get the ball onto him. He was just drifting out the game, out wide and out in the wide areas by himself for a little while.
I thought he still played good though.
He did.
I thought he played right.
Yeah, he did. He just doesn't get on the ball enough. I feel like he's just isolated by himself.
Really his game. When Dalot came on, you can see the difference.
You can see the difference. And I mean, that first half was, you know, a bit here and there, but the second half, I don't know what happened. I do know what happened. David De Gea is a fantastic shot stopper. I've always said that, but then even the distribution today was ridiculous. I've not seen him play like that before. Throwing it out into Bruno under pressure, getting it off Luke Shaw, wrapping it out to Wan-Bissaka right foot twice, slapped it into Eriksen from the goal kick, straight into his feet. Listen, I can't deny him. Even the long pass over the top to Rashford, and it's given Rashford the opportunity on goal. He's a different class today. I can't deny.
A good all-round keeper, mate. Why can't you? What do you mean?
Listen. Ten Hag's improving players, and if we can do, if David De Gea produces that again, listen, I hold my hands up. I've always supported the players, and I have to eat humble pie today. That is a world-class performance. He didn't put a foot wrong. I mean, a double save as well.
Yeah.
I mean, Billing has a go, saves it. Then I think it was Solanke has a go with a header, slaps that away. I think we get.
There was another one. The guy had a left-footed shot across goal as well. He's gone with the other hand.
Yeah. That's why. And at the end of the game, where we just to keep the clean sheet, we've won the points already. Unbelievable. I can't deny him.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up. I was maybe going to bring it up at the end, but I mean, you brought. No, but it's true. You're right though. You're right, because at the end of the day, like I said, it was a comfortable game, but Bournemouth had quite a few opportunities to score.
Yes.
And David De Gea had to pull off a couple of good saves and then some routine ones as well.
Yeah.
And it was almost like he said, listen, you attackers have done your job and you think you can clock off. I'm getting my clean sheet.
He was angry.
He
was demanding for players. Casemiro had to come up to him at the end of the game and said, bloody hell, what have you done here? That is a worldie. In the middle of play, Casemiro's come up to him and just said...
Because he knows. Real recognise real, that's what it's called.
No, I hear that. I got to admit it, bro. I got to admit it. When you put in that kind of level, that's unbelievable. And just even the back four, they were good today at times.
What did you make of like Lindelof and Maguire coming in? What difference did you think?
It was so Maguire's not brilliant, man. He gives away a corner. He's facing our goal in the first half and gives away a corner somehow.
I saw it and I thought, he's kicked it out for a throw. No. How did it go for a corner?
It's just the technical level so bad, bro.
So it didn't hit off anyone, then. But bro, he was like way away from the touchline. How was
in the opposition's goal?
So how did it go backwards?
I don't know. I
honestly thought it must have hit offside because I thought, he's kicked it out for a throw, and I looked up and I was like, it's a corner. How?
So them two are weird, but then Luke Shaw, he dominated the game. He's played centre back. Today your job's at left back. 1-2 with Rashford. Drive with the ball, aggressive with the ball, finding yourself into pitch, open areas. Then into Bruno, then Garnacho, and then Garnacho clever pass, and then it's an open tapping goal. And then even the pass across into Bruno. Then Bruno, good decision again into Rashford. Two world-class bits of play, man. And that's the moments when you're talking about Roberto Carlos. He's building up to that level now. He's looking a bit fitter. England form or whatever it was looked a bit slim and hungry. And then Ten Hag just made sure that form carries on.
He's just kicking on, isn't it? And he's just playing with a good level of consistency. And like, what did you think of like the chances that we created? Because somebody else said earlier that like those types of chances that we created, they're like very deliberate. It's style of play. It's good football. Like it's not just give it to someone and they have to have a moment of magic like we've relied on in the past. It's a systemic thing of how we're actually creating chances. Yes, I know it's 2-0 and the game opened up, so there's more spaces because they were in a back five early doors. Like I understand that, but still, we're creating a lot of chances.
Patterns of play, style of football. This is what Ten Hag brings when he's trying to cause a whole culture within the club. He's evolving the club. There was at times we had the whole team in the opposition half again. That's 2 games against Wolves and today again. playing patterns of the ball, keeping possession of the football, and creating chances at the end of this. It's just brilliant, man. It just looks so good. It looks so clean at times, and players know where they need to be and when they need to be there. Anthony wasn't part of the squad today. Rashford looked good in that area. Garnacho, when he comes in there, looked good in that area. I would like to say a little bit about Marcel. Tony Martial's a bit...
What do you think? What's happening here?
I don't know. We need somebody a bit more hungry and aggressive in the press. You know, Bruno used to do that. He would come out all the way out of the midfield line, pass his striker and press hungry and look to attack the defenders. He's a bit laboured, Marcel, when he's doing it. And I think you do need somebody else to come in, maybe that's a bit more aggressive in the press. But I don't know. He did look laboured today. I don't know about Marcel, man. It does look a bit of a worrying situation, but that's all you have. That's the only option you have. Elanga then comes in and didn't look brilliant as well. We need a forward, man.
Yeah, because if Rashford gets injured at the moment, you'd probably say we're toast.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's how important he is right now, and you're waiting for one of those other guys to kind of ignite as well. Can Marcel ignite some stuff to take the pressure off Rashi? Garnacho's contributing, gets an assist, could have scored as well, that's fine. Anthony, we're looking to him to contribute. Want to get Jadon Sancho back quickly.
Yes.
So I hear you on that. Having said all this, who was your man of the match?
Casemiro played top level.
Yeah.
Who else played top level? I think Bruno played in patches. He done a couple of flicks in the first half.
Largely wasteful for a lot of the game, man. Apart from that,
in the first half for no reason. When we need you, just look after the ball, make the right decision. So he didn't play well. Eriksen was good again, and always goes unnoticed his work. Luke Shaw, I would give it to. I would give it to Luke Shaw, but Casemiro's up there. David De Gea's up there as well. I can't deny David De Gea. I'm going to give it to David De Gea actually. I'm going to give it to David De Gea.
Yeah. Love that.
Man.
All right, big up, man. Cool.